Alright. Alright, let's go through. Alright, let's go through this for Jeepicus. Alright, we're in a South game, we're in a Silver game. Dora is 7 of Sozu. Decent starting hand, throw the West. Well, let's see what we drew. We didn't draw anything important. Throw the dragon. No. Alright, so because we made a shape, this 1 is technically better than... I mean, I guess I can see us with the 4, but like the 1 is slightly better because it's not just a 1-4 situation. Anywho, there goes the dragon. Should have went, but it's not a huge deal. Again, dragon. Cool. You know what I could go for? Just give me the Tetrasphere LST again. I could do that. Give me the Tetris Sphere OST. What do we draw here? Drew the 2. Yeah, I guess the 2 is fine. Dragon. No. Throw the dragon. No. Don't throw that. Throw the dragon. That 8 is near Dora. So like when you have stuff that's near Dora, you kind of just want to keep it. Because it would really increase the value of your hand if you hit it. So green dragon still. Nope, we want to make sure. Yeah, I mean it's not great that the 7's attached, but look, there's already one of these green dragons gone. It's been gone for a while. Just throw the green dragon. Again, throw the green dragon. We threw the green dragon, and it was actually called. Interesting. Alright. Alright, so we draw the 1. Just throw soap here. No. We want to keep this pair. I mean, it's not actually hugely relevant, but I'd still throw the soap. Okay, we can just throw the 9 mon here, but still I would throw the dragon. It's already, 1's already gone. Yeah, don't throw the 5 there. That's no. You're basically, by throwing the 5 here, you're locking in bad stuff. Like you're locking in a penchant. No. Alright. Again, throw the soap. Hey, we finally threw the soap. Alright, cool.
Done.
And the hands over. Oh god. Wait, were they reach? Oh, they just reached. Yeah, and throwing the soap was also safe.
No.
Alright. Hand 2. We can just throw this 9. This 9 is doing nothing for us. So you got 7, 8, 9, plus a 9. 6, 7, 7, 9. So at least this is waiting on something. And this is just a penchant. And the 1 and the 5 here can hook up to make something better. Nope, don't throw the 1 here. Throw the 9. It's the most useless tile. Wow, we paired stuff we don't want to pair. I'd probably throw the 2 here. What do we have for blocks? 1, 2... No, we still throw the 9. We still throw the 9. The 9's no good. 2, I guess, is okay. You're going to end up throwing this 9, though. Still throw the 9. No, don't throw the 2. So the 2 can actually build in a nice shape. This 9, you're basically stuck needing to draw the 8 and the 7. It's really only going to yield you a pair, and you got plenty of pairs. I would just cut the additional pair. South is... Okay, cool. We can keep the south. That's fair. Oh, this guy's conning dragons. Alright. We hit Orionmon. So south we really don't have room for. I'm at a 4. Tough call here. So there's a Sanshoku chance that we kind of don't want to get rid of, because if we draw the 7 Mon and the 8 Sozu, we really increase the value of the hand. The 4 is kind of floating in space. It would, I guess it'd be fair if you want to drop the 9 Sozu here. I guess that would be fair, because like, what do we got for blocks? These are 2 blocks for sure. The 2 Ryanmon that we'd like to make a run. We got a run here, 3 blocks. And then you basically have 2 blocks in here. You have a Ryanmon pair and a pair. But how we break these up, we'd still just have 2 blocks. So you basically have an extra 4 Pinzu and a 4 Sozu. But this 9 really isn't doing a whole lot for you. So like, what are the upgrades here? We draw the 8, and now we kind of have an extra 9, 6, 7, 9. With the melded 6, 7, 8. I'm sorry, extra 7, 9, which is not exactly excellent. And if we draw the 5 here, we have 7, 9, 9. Which, yeah, that could be our pair, but like, I mean, like, we don't want to cut the 7 first. So you could just, so probably the best tile to cut here is just the 4, but like, I could understand cutting the 9 here, just because the likelihood of completing something may very well be, you know, better just to wait on this. Because there's another Sanshoku chance, technically, 4, 5, 6. Nah, I'm not sure of cutting the 7 there. Like, let's see what the tool says. I'll link it in chat. I have a feeling the tool's just going to say throw the 4 Pinzu. Alright, so the tool absolutely says throw the 4 Pinzu or the 4 Sozu. Don't break up anything else. The throwing the 7 is actually better than throwing the 9, believe it or not. Throwing the 9 actually knocks out acceptance on the 8 as well, whereas the 7 does not break acceptance on the 8, because remember, we have that 7, 9 still available. Alright. Wow, we drew the 8, so we just probably throw the 9 here. Whoa, 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 what are we doing? What? I don't understand what we did here. Why are we throwing the 8? Are we just folding? No, 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 no. No, we have Sanshoku. No. Maybe he meant to throw the 9 and just ran out of time or misclicked or something. Oh, did this guy reach and he just folded? Alright, that's fair. Never mind. I clicked quickly, didn't I? Yeah. They reached, right? Yeah. Alright, next hand. Yeah, that's fair. If you want to fold on that, I'm cool with that. Because we've been saying just play more, less aggressively. Alright. The throwing Super Dealer, throwing this is great, so I think. Kinda got dealt. It's an alright hand. Basically, we're dealt a one-away hand, so yeah, throw the dragon, sure. Guy's calling stuff. The 9 can go. Tempting. It's tempting to throw. No, the 4 doesn't really help us because we're already looking for the 5 anyways. Yeah, the 4 goes. The 5 can go. No, we'd actually want to get rid of the 5 here because notice 2, 3, 3 is a Ryanmon pair, and that would really improve the hand. Because the 5 doesn't, we're not going to be able to ever do anything with the 5. It's really only covering the 4 for us. If we were being truly, truly greedy, you could cut this Kanchan to try to improve the weight, but you also want to like get to Tenpai as fast as possible too. But like this is display. Throwing the 2 is not useful. Even though, like, at worst case scenario, you end up dropping one of these to go to Tenpai, and then you have Pinfu. So, a little bit, well, not Pinfu for sure, but, like, it's possible, you know, with a Pinfu weight, where, okay, we just add 1 Han back anyways. By dumping 1 to have the pair. Alright, so we throw the 1. Cool. Nicely done. And now we drew the Kanchan. But we don't really want the Kanchan. You have two choices here. You can throw one of these, but that seems very defeatist. No, we definitely just throw the 7. For the green. No. This doesn't help. This doesn't help at all. We could draw the 4 here, and then we can just, you know, end up on a Tonki wait. It's not great, but this still gets us to 10-5 faster than waiting on this dragon. 9's no good. 1's no good. 6, yeah, throw the dragon. No, no, no. Eh, it doesn't really matter. It's not helping us. We don't have a connected tile. West can go. East can go. Is anyone... No one's reach. People are calling stuff. Okay, so we hit another 9. We're actually still pretty far away, actually. No, we're not. We're 1 away. Does that help? Does that solve our pair crisis? I mean, it's still better than the stupid green dragon. No. Don't do that to me, Jupiters. What a terrible hand. I just got a 1k hand. Alright, so now we're tied. We're tied for last. Just throw south here. It's worthless. Probably just throw the 2 or the 1 here. Because this is kind of all made. We kind of don't want to break it up. The 1's probably worse. Yeah, 2's fine. So the 1... No, we throw the dragon every time. That 1 could hooked up with the 5 and done. We could be looking at Itsu and other strange things in that shape. 9 is pretty useless. Still throw the dragon first. Okay, so we gotta run double pair, double Ryanmon. Still just throw the soap, but we're probably gonna have to break this shape up a little bit, and this 3's kind of floating off of this. No, don't throw the 3 yet. Still just throw that soap. Oh, we drew the other one. So now that we drew this pair, we gotta make some decisions. So we got 7, 8, 9 here. I would cut, let's see, it's either cutting the 5 or the 6, right? Let's see what the tool says. Like, I think it's probably the same, right? Because they're both fighting over the same tiles. It looks like, so throwing the 5 has 19 tiles, throwing the 6 has 19 tiles, throwing the 9 has 19 tiles. Oh yeah, because you still have 6, 7, 8. I would throw the 9 here. I'd throw the 9 here. Even though it's just that you're not going to get Sanshoku, so why bother with that? And if this ends up being all simples or something, sure. Cool, great job. You drew the right tile, I think. One's no good. Whoa, 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 what are we throwing the 6 away for? Nope, the one, just get rid of the 1. Simple enough, just get rid of the 1. This breaks up a really nice shape. That has way more completion on it. Okay, so we called the dragons. Alright, that's fair. We throw the 1 and we end up in still waiting on this. So essentially the same thing happened.
No.
And we won it. Alright, cool. Small hand, but it gets us a little bit of separation. East 4. Alright, so we're sitting third, a little bit closer to the leaders. I'm probably just throwing away these dragons first. You just throw away this 1. Still throwing away the dragons here. Nah, I'm not throwing that 8 away. Dora west, and it's your wind. I'm probably just throwing west. I think we're overholding these. Soap goes first because one's already been thrown. Now this green dragon can go. Well, this 1's pretty bad too, but green dragon. Like, it's okay to be the first to throw these. That's fine. Still just throw the Chun. No. We have a chance for Itsu here. 1 through 9 straight is pretty good. Plus, having a 1-2 here frees up this to be a pair if need be. And if you hit the Kanchan, hit the Penchant, that's great too. It's just there's way more going on for this than what this Chun can do. There's only 3 tiles that make this tile better. 1, 2, there's 4 tiles that make that better, and you still get to keep the pair. So they decided to call this. Note that they're Chanta, so this tells me that they have another Yaku somewhere, or their hand is very strange. And they've not thrown any honor tiles, really, so my suggestion would be is one of these tiles you throw is going to be their Yaku. And it's a question of whether I don't know the right answer, whether to throw it now or wait later, but you certainly don't want to get wronged by it. So like if you're going to play this hand, you're going to have to get rid of these eventually. And with that, I'd still probably throw these right now. Throws the 1, and they call that. So the other possibility here is that they just have 1, 2, 3 in Pinzu, and that's their Yaku. But I still think, given their discards never being an honor tile, besides that West, I think they're waiting on that. I'd still throw them, but I'd be a little bit suspect that this could go badly. No, this is a Ryanmon pair. Don't break up Ryanmon pairs unless you have literally way other good things going on or things that have to happen. And nothing here needs to... There's a lot of disjointed tiles, so you want to keep the good stuff together. So we throw the 7. This guy's now throwing middle tiles. Still, we got to get rid of these beasts. I mean, you still have these isolated tiles that are doing less than other things, but you really need to get rid of these. Okay, we got rid of the Chun, and it actually went to the guy across, so that actually helps us. And no one had East, so now we throw East. Yeah, so what did you accomplish by holding these? Not much. This guy's now 10-5 for sure, or at least we should probably be playing it like that. He's made 3 calls, and we're about halfway through the game. Considering we've not seen any low Pinzu throws, I would say, like, this is danger central. We probably get away with throwing the 6 now. But I'd probably throw the 2 or the 6 here. I'm not sure why oh, someone reached? Okay.
No.
Someone reached. Cool. And what was this guy waiting on? Oh, they weren't even there yet. They were still looking for a pair. Alright, cool. Next hand. Alright, just throw the Chun. And again, we just throw off one of these dragon tiles. Just try to get more space for good tiles. No. This is, again, we got the 1 and 5 play together more nicely. So if in Sozu you got your 7-8, that's great, Ryanmon. And you got this. Anything 2, 3, 4 hits, you will get something out of it. If you hit a pair, you also hit a pair. So like, there's 4 different tiles, basically, because you have the singleton, obviously pairing it by itself with something, and then I guess it would catch the one next to it. But by having these 2 together, there's like 12 tiles that can help you, or 11 or whatever, as opposed to 7 at best. So these 2 together are slightly better than nothing. And these guys only have 3 tiles that improve, so you want to get rid of them. 33% better than this. If it went from 7 to 11, and this is just 3, so there was 4 additional acceptance. This is only 3. And also not getting into the part like what I keep thinking to myself about Yakuhais is they're just a problem, because once you call them and do stuff, they significantly limit how much you can play in a hand. Like in terms of value, right? Like generally, like you're very stuck on a 1,000 point hand, and it's kind of sucks. You'd rather play these, make a more likely to make hand, like even a Pinfu or something, or just an all, even all simples when something else hits, or even just Dora. But at any rate, so we hit the 2. So again, we're just tossing these. Still just tossing these. Probably throwing the soap first, just because the Souths were doubled, of course. Someone called it. That's great. They are in last, and you keep a tiny eye on them. But I'm not that concerned yet. So I got Ryanmon, run, Ryanmon pair. So South probably goes here. You could be greedy, hang on to South, and throw the 5. And this guy might be all pawns. They're kind of throwing all over, and they have thrown Mons, so they're probably on... Okay, what are we doing here? All simples? We're not dealer? I'm not a fan of this. This is really aggressive. This is really aggressive right here. We have absolutely no value in this hand once we call this. And it also makes it... Like, the real issue is here, so... Once we make this call, This is no Yaku, and this is no Yaku to call. So no, we don't call this. It's really bad. We locked in a 1,000 point hand because the Dora even is an honor tile. No, we don't want to do that. Yeah, this is clutching way too many pearls. Unless you have the Yaku confirmed, or on a hand that you really you need to you can call the no. We don't want to do that. Okay, so we stand pat here. And for some reason we broke up our nice Ryanmon pair instead of throw this out. Oh, we got run no less. Oh well. That's a bit rough. Like, they weren't reach or anything. They were just ready. I mean, that wasn't the worst two ever. That was just an early reach and they got us, so now we're in last. That sucks. Alright. Next hand. We are east, but I'm not hanging on to this. We are dealer, but I'm still not hanging on to this. No, stop throwing the 1, man. You got 6, 7, 8, 1 and a 5. 11 tiles to improve versus 7. Versus 3. And just only a handful by itself, plus the 5's already got the other side covered. Okay. Still throw the east. You're probably going to throw the 1, but I mean, that's okay, I guess, but I really don't like it. I'd rather throw the east. It's just easier to work with number tiles. Still throw the east here. The 2 is not connected to anything, so as far as the weakest tile amongst your number tiles, yes, the 2 is the weakest. Draw the 7. 7's really good. 7 gives us a Ryanmon. That's a little bit covered, but it's still a Ryanmon. There goes the east. Man, punished. Punished. I'd probably be interested in cutting a Penchant here. What can we hit here? 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. The 3 is kind of in space, too. And this 5, the only reason I'm playing this 5 is because it's Dora and I want the points. But I am dealer, so like, we have a Sanshoku chance on 7, 8, 9. We're missing 1 in each, but it's still possible. So I'd probably just look at cutting this 1, 2 Penchant, because at least this 3 might grow into something, and then I'll probably, if I don't need it, it ends up getting cut anyways. Alright, cool, we cut the Penchant. I think I can work with that. And then you get rewarded. You can cut the 2 now. Knowing that the 4-5 basically covers all that 1-2 is doing for you. Exactly what you wanted to have happen. Okay, we upgrade to a Ryanmon pair. It's a little bit sad because this 5 is kind of lonely now, but he is a Kanchan. It's a Kanchan and a Ryanmon, 5, 7, 7, 8. It's not just a Ryanmon pair, it's a Ryanmon pair plus. I'm probably getting out of this other Penchant. Yeah, that sounds fair. I know we're throwing away Sanshoku, but here's another Ryanmon pair, so we throw the 8. And so we have... Now we have an issue. So we got to start... I mean, this is advanced. We shouldn't worry about it too much, but there's a lot of tiles down the middle that are going to eventually have to be thrown. Particularly this 4. It's rough. I might just throw the red 5 here. Just because I think it's going to get in the way of getting Tenpai, and having this 1-3-5 gives us more hits. Then again, it's problematic because of the Furryton situation. We can always just toss it later. Maybe we just toss the 1. Yeah, that's fair. And we threw the red 5 before we got creamed for it. For the north. So now we gotta watch this guy on our right. We are dealers, so we'd like to stay in this hand. Just throw east. This guy does have an open flush, though. Oh, God. Well, at least we know this 5 is probably safe. And I would just accept the fact that this 5... Essentially, your road to Tenpai is throw this 5, throw this 8, and then something in here hits, and then we're good. But it's very... We already have a pair pretty much confirmed, in one way or another, so... I don't see... I mean, it sucks losing value, but like right now this is safe to throw. Oh, this guy... Yeah, this guy's reach, too. So yeah, we just fold and probably throw on the red 5. Was that safe? Sure, it's safe. In fact, it was even safer than the red 5. Yeah, we're unfortunately just folding here and throw the safest tile first, the Chun. But the 5 was safe, we identified already, safe enough. Still, I would throw the safest tile first. Throw the... Oh, we hit the reach. Nice. Cool, we hit the reach. This is fine. You're dealer. It's not Pinfu, it's a bad weight. It is a bad weight, and we need to be careful with that. But you didn't have a Yaku without it. Isn't this Furryton? think this is Furryton, isn't it? Because he already threw the 2. And he just threw the 2. Are there like no 2s left either? Oh well. You probably realized this in game and went, oh no. We hit the 3. And we probably got wrong. Yeah. Well, for a garbage hand, no worries. But still, you're dealer, so staying in that was fine, I think. The guy on our right was dangerous, though. So one thing you got to consider is just going Damo with that. Because if it goes to no 10, it goes to no 10, and you have to worry about... You don't have to worry about throwing a tile that makes this flush. It's really easy to defend against flushes, which you know exist. We just throw these dragons off to start. A 9, I guess, is okay. There's a good chance that one of these pair up for us. But now we really need to throw one of these. Not the seat win first. One of the dragons first. So, again, it's probably going to be dragons, probably the Chun. No. So this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, can produce a pair. Should we get to the point where we don't have a pair and we're ready to go 10 pie, we can just wait on the 1, 4, and that's pretty good. But I understand preparing it for all simples, but we're not quite there yet. We make Orion Mon, so we just throw the dragon that's been thrown, the Chun. Hey, we hit another run. Just throw one of these dragons. White sounds good. This guy is 10 pie. I'm sorry, he's a reach, so we need to be careful about that. We hit another run. So he's a non-dealer. We're in South 3. We're down a lot of points. To me, the safest thing I feel I could be doing here... Well, like, let's think about it. So if this guy has a Mangan Sumo, you're going to lose 2,000, dealer's going to lose 4,000. And that's going to mean you're down about 4,000 points at the end. So that gives you find a reach, you probably have like a 25% chance to find a way out of the hole. Also, if the dealer or the person across from you deals in, there's a good chance that you may actually get out a 4th on that alone, particularly if they get the dealer, because of course the person across from you. But then again, the person, this is getting a little bit advanced, but if it's Mangan in South right now takes 8k, they're the final dealer. If they lose the hand to a sumo, they're not going to be, and you're going to overtake them. So, anywho, so we don't really have a whole lot in the way of safe tiles. If we want to stay in the hand, we have to throw the green dragon here. If we're folding, we throw the 3. Fair enough. Green's pretty safe. Throw the 8. Oh, that's rough. The 9 is probably safe, to be honest, as much as that sucks to throw. When just looking at this hand, it's probably okay. The 6 is not as safe. The 6, well, I guess, I don't feel safe throwing that. Plus, there's more likely you can make a hand with it. But it passed, and now you know the 9 is for sure safe, more or less. Just because of the amount of 7/8s that are just gone. They would have to be literally on a Tunky weight for the 9. And I would throw the 9 here. You have the possibility to hit a double run here and actually chase this. There's also the Sanshoku chance of 2, 3, 4 in each suit. The door is completely disconnected from the world. It's got to go. We reach on the Tunky weight. Oh my god. Well, this could go very well for you. It also is a very bad weight. Aw, that's a bummer. Well, but you took your shot. That wasn't the worst, man. But I would have thrown the 9 much sooner than I threw the 4. But I probably would have gotten... The problem here is you reach the point in the hand, right? And you have... Decision time in this hand is not after throwing this 9. Decision point is when you draw the next tile and you have to throw this 4. Be very, very careful with non-Suji 4, 5, and 6s. On this board, so we want to understand if 4 is safe here. Well, we have those 6 Sujis in Mon. 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 6, 4, 7, 5, 8, 6, 9. Okay? So all that's been thrown is the 9, so we can assume that he's not waiting on a 6, 9. you've thrown the 2 that passed. We know they're not waiting on a 2-5. And I think also we know they're nope. The 5-8 was thrown prior to them going reefs. So there's 4 Sujis left, and guess what? Half of them involve the 4, 1-4 and 4-7. Super dangerous. You knew the 2 was safe. You could have just thrown the 9 this turn and basically bought yourself time, because you have, in this case, so many of those 7s and 8s are gone. It's just really unlikely they're waiting on that Dora. And chances are nobody else is either yet. So, alright, let's go to the last hand. Or potentially the last hand. Last dealer. Again, just throw... We have nice connected penchant type shapes, corner shapes. Let's just throw the dragons. Oh, we also need a lot of points in this hand. This hand's going to be rough. I mean, yeah. The best chance we probably have to find the points we need is Chansoku. And just we draw it or we don't. Okay, you called that, sure. Stuff's getting called. Price the 8. Nice. This is Dora, so you want to keep it. We almost throw the 4 here, just because we need the points, right? We would never do this normally. We could also throw the 1. Cool. I think he sees it. Cool. Don't need the 2. Yeah, sure. We could just throw... No, I throw the 6. Yeah, sure, we forgot about the 2. 2's fine. 2's fine. Everybody's calling things. It's kind of getting nuts in here. Throw the 5 here. Actually, no, we probably just break up. No, we throw the 6. Throw the 6. Because right now we lost our pair by drawing that, so we have run, extra 5. 6 is completely in space. And it just sucks you have corner weights, but what are you supposed to do? Yeah, okay, throw the 6, sure. Doesn't really matter what anyone else is doing here. No. We hang out to the bitter end here. This tile's useless. So, no. One thing to note though, like if this guy wins the hand and someone gets wronged by him for, you know, like this guy gets wronged, it's going to take 2 hits, but it would get him a lot closer to you. Yeah, you cleared that one out. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh well. Well, that one was rough, but there were some critical moments there. I mean, you got in there with a reasonable hand, but you just gotta watch the, gotta be a little bit more careful. And really, it's just don't hold Yakuhais. Like, you're learning the tile efficiency stuff, just don't hold Yakuhais that long. Like, if you have a pair, and if you have 2 Dora, and you have like a pair of Yakuhai or a handful of them, and the object is I need a fast hand, sure. But it's more important to have as much space in your hand to have more stuff that builds more stuff. Like here, I'm also starting as dealer, but I got to keep these Kanchans because they can make stuff. This could make a 1-4, which is not the greatest, but it's still good. It's still better than me just holding a pair of honor tiles, wondering what's going to happen with them. It's like now, okay, now I can cut this. Could have even thrown the 8 if I was truly crazy. Okay, so we throw the 2 here because it's overlapping, and I want to be able to call the 7 if it comes. I don't want to break my only pair, but that's what it is. Door is also 3, you gotta keep that in mind. We'll just call it off. The best shape I have. I think that's bad. Alright, we're gonna fix this as my pair. And we'll just call. We'll just throw this 2 and call the 1 or the 4. Or, you know, draw nothing. Okay. 1 away. They actually still call it 6, technically. This is how you get there. This is how you play a calling in. Kind of sucks our weights down the middle, but I can only do what I can do. But we're there first. As far as we know. I'm pretty sure we're first. Get one of those bumpers. Did we get hit? Yeah! Give me a Dora! Dude, he gave me a Dora! Give me that fat 1170. Let's go! 106. 116. Get one of those bumper stickers. It says gone fishing, but it says gone Riichi. Oh no. See, again, I don't need this Yaku high. Screw it. Get rid of it. You could throw the 9 here. Like, in this case, it's okay. It's okay to throw the 9. How you doing, Jeepicus? I just went through your entire match. Most important thing is stop holding Yaku highs. The couple times you got in there with a reach, yeah, I did. It's in the VOD. I did it 10 minutes or so. Nice. Wow. Throw this too. But sometimes it's just not there. But like, if you're feeling in most matches like 4th is a distant memory, then you're probably doing pretty well. Sometimes you just don't get tiles, and that's just the way the game is. I'm just gonna get out of this. So I got 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5. So I got an extra 4. 5, 6. I got an extra 4 and an extra 6. So we got to be a little bit careful about that. This hand is something. We're kind of 1 away here. Ah, you gotta be careful. Don't give last place away back into the game. Yeah, look at this hand, it's all over. Alright, there no dealer.
1101, 1816 is the item number on this one. And the nice thing about these practice katanas... Oh! Oh, that hurt!
This is a hand right here. But see, like, just let this become 2 Ryanmon. Maybe something nice happens. There's not a lot of tiles that Green Dragon can improve upon. And that's the greatest gift of all. We're probably just gonna cut this pair.
Boom.
Let's see, move the hand a little bit more forward. It does lower our defenses, though. We are pretty close. The only bad part of this hand is the this shape. Everything else is pretty neatly together. Okay, all the 8s are disappearing. Could just call this. What are we left with if we call this? Call it. Normally I wouldn't call this, because we only have one Dora. If we had two Doras, but we do have a hand that can accommodate more Dora. Should we? Are we 2 Shanten or 3? I don't know. I don't need to actually call this. I can just trim out the 6. Yeah. We need to hit the 2 or the 8, the 2 or the 8. So I'm going to cut this prematurely. Just because I don't think anyone's Tenpai, and this just gives me a tile to kind of run away to. Slightly safer. Okay, now we're Tenpai. There you go. Why did my connection completely drop and it just came all the way back? Interesting. I don't know why the connection did that. Now we are waiting on a Dora, which is usually pretty hard to get. But it does give our hand double. Oh, there it is.
No.
Not a hand I like to chase. See, I'd rather have it be 2 Dora. But we got there so fast that it was safer just to win the hand, I think, than worry about what people are gonna do. Oh, this hand's a mess. Okay. Flush? So I'm gonna be greedy here and I'm gonna throw this, because I mean this hand is probably not gonna easily, I mean, there's so many corner tiles happening. This 8's connected to absolutely nothing. No, we're just gonna see what happens. I mean, none of them have been thrown either. Do I even call it? What do I care? Nah, screw it. This hand's terrible. Like, what am I gonna do? Call it, and then, like... This hand's really bad. I'm just gonna not call stuff. If I had another one of these paired, I'd be more interested. Because obviously the most likely Yakuman is the whatchamacallit, all the dragons. Probably just should have held one of these to try to flush it. But the problem is, like, call it, what is the hand worth? It's worth 1,000 points. So we're going to be a little bit silly here. We're just going to continue. Like, this hand is, like, super safe from here. I got my pair. If I somehow manage to hit these. There's still one of those out there. But now I have safe tiles. I don't have to even worry about this guy. Who cares? Screw him. Oh, lordy. Are none of these other tiles safe? Okay, we'll throw the north. So now we're actually... Wow, we don't have to even call that. So now all of these tiles are completely safe. I can completely run away from this hand. Completely. And that's what we're gonna do. Nice, Yogi. Yogi on the Ricci enrichment program. Jeepicus saw big dragons and I said no. And now we're just folding to this guy. Would you look at that? South is safe too. The ones, the souths. Alright, cool. We're never winning that hand because we had to throw the 5. Oh, cheapo, considering the situation. This guy's almost broke. south here. I mean, what am I supposed to do, Jeepicus? Like, that was a really bad hand. Throw the 3 here. Could throw the 9, but this is connected to nothing. I got that 15 minutes that we messed around and whatever that was. I got nothing. You saw me get nothing. I think I'm just out of this 9. Probably just should have thrown these 9s. But then again, either of these hit and then I don't have a pair anymore. We got 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. This 6 is kind of superfluous. Okay, it's no longer superfluous. It's so dumb. I mean, it's like mind crushing. Sometimes when I play passive, it feels really good. Sometimes I'm just waiting for people to make their hands. Well, some of the pros are basically telling me like if it's like the first, the first row, like you should not be giving up in the first row unless unless you're so far ahead that it doesn't happen very often at all. But like, basically when someone reaches or when people start calling a bunch of stuff, like one rule of thumb is if they have 3 calls and we're hello. I have no Yaku, but 3 calls in the first row, 2 calls second row, and like middle second row, and then like 1 call when we're kind of at the death of the game, the last bit. This guy threw Dora. And that's just kind of a rule of thumb. Like, obviously, if someone's on a flush, just be mindful of the flush. Like, if you have a Yaku without having Riichi, you can avoid the danger of going Reach, or don't need to. Then it may just be better. Toss the 1 there, but I can't. Not at the moment I can. If I hit the 7, then yes, I can. But right now I'm waiting on the 7. Actually, the match is over with the 7. Wow, he threw a loose chin. Well, we're no longer first. Oh no, we're still first. In fact, we're so far in first that this is the kind of match I like. Alright, nice little shape here. 9's a little bit extra. Let's see, 2 through 9 would be the... No, sorry, yeah. Alright, just throw the north. Not keeping this east. Alright, now we got a pair and a run. Paired guest wins are nice for Pinfu. Are we just 1 away here? No, we're 2 away. So I'm going to throw the 9 here, because this covers more ground that this can't. It actually covers the identical amount of. I'm amazed at how often they stay in hands, because I don't have the cojones that they do. This 6 is not useful. I'm just gonna get rid of this 6 now before it's a problem later. That Teemo guy is pretty good. But it's just Jade Room though. There's this one guy I watch that plays Saint. So now we have another pair. So now I really don't need all these pairs. So this 9 is probably the worst tile here. It's never gonna grow up and be anything. And then this pair of 9s is the next worst thing I have. Okay, well now we're probably just done with this hand. He threw Dora? Oh god. Throw this 9. I'm afraid of throwing these 9s because, like, I already know that a bunch of these are gone. So it's less likely they have that one. First match since returning to the, we're down like 6 rating on the day. And I'm not playing this hand. I don't want East to get back in this. He's already, he's been nether realmed. I don't want him to... Wow, dude! Cool! Solving my problem. We're hoping to get first place here, and hopefully get one more Hanchan in before I have to go. Yogi's apparently got a 20 in silver. He's got a 20 win streak, not win streak. No fourth streak. We're just gonna throw this East first. It could always be. We would have been up, except the that one match we got absolutely shafted. We got nothing. I'm gonna throw this 9. You can. I went like 10, 15 matches, always getting 3rd place Jeepicus with plus or minus. So like you could still lose rating, not getting last. It's totally possible. Let's throw the. But for you, you need to not hang on to Yaku highs all the time. We really don't even need to be calling this. Not yet. We'll call the second one and see where the hand goes. I really don't want to play this Penchon. I'm gonna throw the 5 now. Just throw the 5. That too. Just don't throw what they need. Don't throw what they need. So, the defensive profile of this hand really sucks. That's why we didn't call these. And this hand is not close enough for me to, Well, I mean, you're doing a good job when people are reach to kind of run away. And a lot of the hands you're running away on are marginal at best. So, like, defense is a good strategy. You call a lot, though. So when you call, like, see, because I passed... I'm actually going to cut this Penchon. Because I passed this dragon, if this guy reaches, I already have 2 safe tiles. And it's not like this is completely non-functional in my hand. It's still a pair. Ugh. This hand's a bit weak, though. It's just this has to hit. Otherwise, we're not doing anything. So trying to advance the hand faster by calling this right now. But just when you pass a... Wow. Well... I fold all the time. It's not like there's exactly one strategy that gets you there either. It's like there's many ways to get to Xanadu. But see, now we for sure have safe tiles. And we're just gonna throw them and see. Now that we're throwing these, we're technically not out of the hand yet. We're just gonna throw these and see where it goes. And if it continues to go badly, we're just done here. But we're so far behind on this hand that we do not need to be playing this hand. We do know that a lot of this is all walled off. Throw the 6 now. From the Yogi Silver Sound. Your efficiency's gotten better. You need to know that those 1/5s are good. You gotta keep them more often. Like, don't just keep single Yaku highs and hope and kind of like completely constrain your hand. Yeah, once you get more, like, it also helps getting more confident looking at hands and you know, like, you're thinking of like 3 things at once. You're thinking about the efficiency, you're looking at the score, you're looking at where they're at and whether someone's reach and it's time to fold or not. Once you kind of get more confident with certain aspects of it, you can focus on the other ones and kind of spend your clock on that. So, what I'm trying to say is, so like, Yogi's played enough now that he probably goes, oh, okay, you know, when someone's reach, oh, I know these tiles are safe, and kind of like how I did in that last hand, I can just throw off my green dragons, maybe my hand gets to 10 pi, and now I have a decision to make. And then those decisions become, you know, important to worry about whether they're profiting you points or not. Yep. Sometimes I have as much as 7 blocks. It just depends what I'm trying to do. But certainly if you have less than 5 blocks, you're probably not going anywhere in the hand anytime soon. Gotta build up some stuff with some nice 5s and isolated things. Oh, okay. Just kind of throwing this now, because I'm like, this is going to get a bit cramped. What do you mean take a safety tile? What do you mean by that? If it's like 2 rows in and I roll across like now and I'm like, oh, I got absolutely nothing safe without having to look at the Sujis and stuff. Like if you have like 1 safe tile to everybody, that's really all you need to worry about. And it's not even worry about it. It's like if your hand is like Ishanten right now, you really don't need to worry about it. Let me just fix the pair here. I'm gonna fix this pair. I think this shape is better than me mecking around with a Penchant. We also now have a Yaku. So I could call stuff if I wanted to, but I only have 1 Dora, so... No. It doesn't help me. All I do is just show them I have a meld and then... Garbage. Garbage? Healer is trying to cut me for the lead. You see there, I did not hit the button. We're gonna cut this pair. This pair's very weak here. There it is. Yeah, let's go. Normally you wouldn't reach this, but like, this hand's pretty good now. I got Dora +1 plus reach, and he just fed me! Whoosh! Let's go! 6-9 weights are really good. That 9 is really good. And we got the Apatsu, so it's actually Mahjong. Thanks, buddy. I'm the Smurf in this game. So now we're in South 3, and now that we're so far ahead, we need to consider... what did you learn about the 1, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shape? Yeah, so a 5-tile run is known as a Sanmanchan. Didn't I send you that document? That ain't it. I will find you the doc. But yeah, so of all the special shapes, that one is truly special because it's the only one that always yields a double run. It never yields a pair. Unless it's mixed with something else. I don't know why I threw that, to be honest. This shape was better than this shape. But it's the only one that doesn't yield a pair, so if that is part of your final shape that you're going to wait on, you got to make sure you got a pair somewhere else. All the other shapes... all those other special shapes that make long runs and stuff, they all of them produce a pair. Most importantly, like a 7-tile run, 2 through 8, 2, 5, and 8. Each of them make a pair. So now I kind of get a little bit worried here because I'm like, well, we have all simples -1, so. But look at that, I have safe tiles to everybody, so I just keep playing. That's my defense check. We're 1 row in, and I'm kind of concerned that the hand's not going to come together. We're sort of in a weird special scenario because functionally we're so far ahead that this guy's going to have to go on a bit of a run. Not that they can't, but like 2nd place is pretty much secured unless I do something dumb. And just really go after something I shouldn't. Go this 8. Can't call that. Pretty good. Problem is, anyone's gonna chase me, right? So, there's a reason I just reached this. The reason being is I'm looking at the Sujis on the board. It's very likely I get the tile I want, because they're not playing those Ryan mounts. This guy's already thrown the 4 and the 7, and the 1. So we talk about Sujis. 147's already gone. So I think it's very likely we get the tile. Yeah, they go with Dama a lot, but they're also very good at, like, see, I found the fastest Tenpai I could, and if I didn't have those triple 1s, well, we would have been okay if I didn't have those triple 1s. I'm also so far ahead here that even if I get popped by the guy on my left, I'm still going to advance the game to South 4 with me ahead by more than a Mangan of second place. That's why I reached. So now we go to the final dealer, and I am very, very far ahead. And they're in a desperate situation. So in this particular situation, I'm probably not going to reach, if I can avoid it. I might not be able to avoid it so easily. This hand is pretty bad. Yeah, they Dama a lot. And they're experts at finding... It's all about finding that Yaku. So when you're screwing around waiting for these dragons and stuff, they're already thinking, okay, Pinfu. I got the Pinfu. It'll be a cheap hand, but I know I can't deal anyone in. And see, I have no interest in playing strong arm on this hand, because I know this guy's going to chase. Yep, you got to keep in mind Itsu, that 1-9 straight. You got to keep in mind the... I'm going to get rid of this 5 right now, because I'm not going to use it. We're going to look for pairs, so I want outside tiles. I know one of the norths are gone, one of these are gone. Well, maybe we don't need to find pairs. We're 1 away now.
Boom.
I know I'm 1 away because all my stuff is paired up. Paired up or a run. But yeah, so like the same run in each suit, the same trip in each suit, which is pretty rare. Or the what do you call it? Double run, but that has to be closed. With Pinfu also closed. They sumo a lot more than you see at the lower levels. Just because obviously people aren't dealing in as much. And you're doing a lot of Damaton. Can we just take the Yaku here? No, I can't. So I have this run, so I can't call that. So we're probably just going to sit and spin here, and that's okay. Yeah, we can throw this one. I don't think he has a ready hand. They only called one thing. They've not even done anything to finish. They have to play all the Pinzu they drew already. 6. Yeah, like my sumo rate hovers between 30 and 40%. And that kind of changes based on who I'm kind of playing. It's kind of like how often you get on a good weight. Alright, well, we're going to continue playing. This guy might not actually have enough points around the table. 18k, 12k. 6 would have been enough. Yep, so he actually would have to get a Hanuman here to take the lead. And now this guy across from me is going to be desperate. Just kind of shutting the game down. Take my tea. I'm being a little bit defeatist here. I'm kind of backseating this hand. I didn't need to throw that. But I'm kind of just throwing from the middle outward, just so that I can just stay out of this. Because, I mean, this guy basically has to take 18k in this hand, or we're just done here. And these other guys, like this guy may want second place, and like my hand ain't great, and I don't really feel the pressure to need to chase it down, right? Yep, see there. My goal here is to basically feed this guy second place. I'm just gonna feed him second place. And if the going gets tough, I've already got safe tiles. Chose not to call that. What if I give you another shot at it? On? Yep. Alright. Are they 10 pi now? And now this guy's got such a head start that I'm just gonna kind of fold now. Suppose I could have just thrown the 4 first. That's kind of a waste of a safe tile. But this guy could literally be playing any hand. I mean, he just needs any Yaku. But I don't want to give him a full flush. There we go. Game over. Just like that. Yes, give me the points. Oop. Alright, time for one more, and then I have to go. Hey, I got the takoyaki. Yeah, I need 4 more. Please, this match better not take more than 45 minutes. Right. Smurf check. Alright. Smurf check. A little bit better than average. Pretty weak. What a hand. I'm gonna throw this one. Okay, this guy might be the most dangerous person at the table for us. See, I should have kept the 1, man. Every time you get punished. Chun. Alright. The dealer already has plus 300 on the hand, or anyone does. It's a bonus hand already. Okay. Okay. Pair, technically. 4 is Dora. What a bummer hand, man. It looks so nice. Alright, he's pawning him. Yeah, I'm done here. Bye-bye. So they're not going to reach into that. That ain't happening. I'm just going to get casually leave. Hopefully find some more safe tiles. It's like 2 calls each. Bunch of Dora. No, bye-bye. Bye-bye. That's one of those they're gonna want back. Like, that's a bummer. I mean, they didn't have a choice, but like, just to have that level of hand as dealer sucks to not be able to make it. So this one we obviously call it the first availability. I do not need this green dragon, and I don't want people to think I'm hoarding dragons. Everybody grab a leg, Yogi. Everybody grab a leg. I suppose I could have just... How, dude? You're nuts. Now I just need to find a stupid pair. We're definitely playing this. It's a shame we're kind of stuck in this shit. I can't keep that for a pair. I should have kept that 2? No, there was no 2. We'll find a pair. A lot of tiles here that actually help us. That is not one of them. Gotta keep in mind, I'm not actually a dealer here. Doesn't help me. Get out of it now before it's too deadly. Amazing, I've hit absolutely nothing. That's one of my 4s are gone. Come on. I'm just trying to find a way to get a pair. There's only one 9 left. I'm not waiting on that 9. It's kind of a joke. I think the person on my right is about to be 10 by. In the process, this is going to get bad. Well, that's the best we're going to get. Isn't it Dora? No, that's a different Dora. I'm thinking the 2 is shiny and it's not. But see, we got our cool weight. So hopefully we get fed here. Isn't this a 6-on hand? No. Oh my god! Whoosh! Haven't had one of those in a while. Nice Honeyman. Well, this is a rare situation where we do this. There's only 3 of these. Thanks. Thanks, Yogi. Obviously, we call any of this. Could actually end up with 3 dragons. Do I fight him? Or do I just run the hell away? Worry about it yet. I never had to worry about it. Well, just be dealt whatever the hell you were dealt. What happened? Oh, I found double Uradora. Let's just Mon down. I'm still winning. Had that hand continued, that would have been interesting. So we're dealt mostly a ready hand, but these are going to jam us up a bit. West goes first. That's something weird happens. Oh, we draw a Ryanmon pair. Oh, the other thing, Jeepicus, the Ryanmon pair shape, you don't respect enough. It's really good. Like, there's a time to break these up, and it's basically when you're 10 by. Okay.
ポンです。
What? Why are you calling this? Flush and Pinzu? You have no use for that tile. What a weird call. So they have the triple dragon. I'm certainly not interested in reaching this right now. Thoughts to just cutting the penchant? Thoughts to... Yeah, I'm cutting the penchant. I mean, this guy appears to be, like, ready to go, and I really don't know what's happening on the right. And I'm certainly not scaring him away of whatever it is he's doing. And they literally just threw a Ryanmon 5-6 out. So I'm just gonna kind of sit and spin here. Might call the 4 if it comes. Sure. Is that Dora? No. That missing Dora is getting to me. I got this guy who called the wrong win and this guy who called the wrong win. That's true, Yogi. Absolutely. I might be playing this way too carefully. Well, clearly this guy is okay, I'm pretty sure he's forcing a Pinzu flush now. And how does the game know, man? Knows every time. Go to Suji. Yeah, have 2 of them, man. Please don't wreck me. I figured it's half Suji. But I probably should just throw in the stupid 3. Okay, so they also had the 8s. No one would ever suspect little old me. I'm throwing that 9 that you don't need. So this is a great example of going Dama. I'm unhappy with that, but I'll live. I just figured that he's not ready. That's all I'm thinking, and this is Suji. Half, at least. Just playing fast, losing time. Damn! Please don't wreck me.
Long.
Damn. What a luck box, man. 2...
本図
They actually had the Itsu. Oh well. Oh well. I figured the safest way through that hand was just to win it. But like, how many times are we going to go around? I'm not going to get it. But I should have just not been playing it. Should have not been playing it. I literally should have just slammed the Ricci button immediately. Let them chase, lose. Oh well. We're still in East round, so we can still call this. I'd like to hit this double. Oh boy. How do we want to play this? Do we just try to make a fast hand? I think we just try to make a fast hand. Fast hand could potentially just kind of get us the separation we want, get this guy off deal. Even though he's got another deal coming. I didn't really get hit that hard. I mean, the fact that he had the straight made it worse.
ポンです。
I'm gonna go for all pawns.
ポンです。
Or at least I have Yaku confirmed now, so if we hit the pair here, we're great. If we don't hit the pair, we'll just hit one of these and then we'll just throw this. What's Chi do for me? Nothing.
Pon です。
Come on, give me that soap. Hit me with the soap.
リーチにゃ。
No. Don't do this to me. No! God. Damn it. I probably should have just stayed 10 pi, but that sucks. I should have just stayed 10 pi. What am I doing? This 5 looks really bad, though. Okay, it's less bad now. Damn. It just sucks that we can't make a hand again. Get the 10 pi, still can't win. The 7 first. That's not even Suji? No. Crap. Look at this. All I have is stupid Mon now. Eight can go. If we go from first to not first, I'm going to be a bit salty about that. This just sucks. It's just the situation. Yeah. Fuck you, dude. Luck box.
リーチ、ドラ猫。
Yeah, at least it was cheap. Got this guy off deal, and we were kind of in a dogfight for second and third anyways. Just a bummer. We had what looked like a really good hand, and we kind of got just screwed by it. But that's why you don't call like that. But it's just amazing that we, for how long we were 10 pi, we didn't even get a piece of that. Oh well. Focus up. South 1. We're in third. Tired of getting wronged on bullshit. People are telling me, get the 10 pi first and then worry about everything else later. I'm like, yeah, because... You know. But I mean, I guess we're winning more. But I really don't like these deal-ins. Door 7? Would I call the 7? Yeah, probably.
リーチです。
Alright, well, I'm out of here. This is a real problem, because we could end up in last now. And I'm nowhere in this hand to fight it. Not sure what world I thought that was safe, by the way. That was me misreading the table. Oh no, it was safe. It was safe. Never mind. It's amazing how much we've been punished in this match. Great. Good news for me, I have 3 safe tiles. Oh, they both thrown the 9. Cool. I just need this dealer Rond. I'm just butt Rond right now. That 4 just went. Cool! That is exactly what I needed to see have happen there. Punish him. Yes. Get him out of here. That stupid run he got on me. Shazam to second, but we're a lot closer to second than we are to last now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One west down.
九死九敗よ。
Much better. We're just going to force the flush here. Just give it all away right now. I'm just going to give it all away. Exactly what my plan is. Y'all know exactly what my plan is. It still feels like a really bad idea. Like, I wish I had like a 2 here or something, then it'd feel better. Oh, this guy's going quick. Alright, now I got the pair. Got run. Ryan, and we're there now. We're 1 away. Depending on what we hit. There's actually potential for a full flush, but we have to draw a lot more so's. We have to draw another group, and oh wow, well, that happened. Oh shit! I forgot that it's the wrong round. Son of a bitch. Luck box freak. Damn it! I meant to throw west, but I missed, for whatever reason, miscounted the round. I'm dumb. I'm looking at it thinking it shifted, and it didn't from the draw. I don't even know why I thought that. But I just didn't think that wind was useful. It was also thrown once, but still I didn't have an interest in throwing it. Not yet. Better no turn. I've gotten wronged 3 times in this match now. Hand is garbage heap. Knife food. That's not knife food. It's skeleton. Probably just could have thrown the 8 there because we have this dumb situation. Don't have an all simples hand. 2 runs now. This is getting dangerous. Christ. Are you really gonna pull this shit again? Alright, we're out of Mon. What a dumb hand this is now. Dumb. So now I'm basically stuck pairing this. We're close, but I need to pair this. I'm afraid to reach because of his stupid flush. Jesus. We're not reaching. Hell no. Damn it! What a loser. Guess I'm gonna cut this first. It just doesn't matter. This is a disaster. Throwing this out, I guess. Yes. Thank you. Hit him harder. Gotta hit him a little bit harder. The issue is this guy's the last dealer. I really need to win something on this. I need to win a hand. Something here. Got 2 serial runs. Are we like 1 away? We're like 2 away. Good hand. But ideally, we win a good hand here. That'd be really nice. This guy might wait till their dealer to chase. Oh man, I need that 6. 6 or 9 would be really nice. Pandora. Is there any reason to call that? No. So, the soap. Soap is the value dragon. I got this dude throwing middle tiles, so are they just holding all of them? Can't get wronged by him, that would go very badly. Throwing very strange tiles. Is he trying to make pairs? I don't know what's going on my right. They sure cleared out of all the other suits. 2, 3, 4, no. It's better than nothing. 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5 with a 7, 8. I'm just gonna throw that. Well, works for me. Unfortunately, it puts us in non-gun range. I don't know, getting out of this without losing really anything is really fine with me at this point. Gotta stick it to this dealer, make sure he doesn't get a hand. Got a lot of pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs. We probably just start calling them down. The north is getting thrown too. Alright. We one away? No. No, need a little bit more. It always gets confusing with how many pairs that we have. See what happens here. We're kind of set here. God damn it. I mean, if I get hit for little match is over. Alright, I was actually not going to get second in this match. But I managed to avoid it. Because this guy got another 8k. So even those deal-ins, you can see the difference is 20k to these guys. So like the 10k, it still would have been a very tight finish. But we got third, we lost 12. But we're up about 100 points on the day, so it could have been worse. Oh, we got another takoyaki. Gotta get all those takoyakis. We gotta get 3 more tomorrow. But alright. That's gonna be me. It looks like Yogi might have started. Yogi is doing some Dark Grandpa. I'm sure Jeepicus and Kazakhs are gonna play later, maybe. But I'm gonna go say hi to Yogi, and I'm done for the night. At least for the online portion of the show. I'm gonna play a round or 2. Watching y'all later, but good seeing you. I hope that was helpful. Jeepicus, it's at the beginning of this stream. Have a good night, everybody. We did the second round here. We did a first and a third, and we could have been first. Didn't deal in as much, but we also needed to play some of those hands. But I'll definitely take a look at what happened wrong in that and just trying to get better. Have a good night, everybody.